And there's the bell for round one. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You just see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That counter shot lands. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They're both trying for a knockout. Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. They've got the momentum. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
This is a very important... And there's the bell for round three. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. Catch and shoot. Do you believe this? Just missed that jab. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round. Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter shot by her. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. She got clipped by that counter. They can't get out of the way. That's straight. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. These two were made for each other. She catches and counters. The jab doesn't quite connect. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to yourself down.
There's the bell for round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good counter punching. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to fight it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Claressa Shields is in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. If you like... Here we go in the 6th round. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
We're supposed to be the pros, Todd. I have no idea how this is going. But their approach to this next round, look at it. Confident as though they're fresh as a daisy.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their sword. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for someone else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
Halfway through the round, and I think she knows she's losing this round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. She scores with that counter. Beautiful counter punch. Good defense to block the hook. Nice counter. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Well, if this trainer had... And there's the bell for round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Good counter punch. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Claressa Shields just got clipped. Down goes Claressa Shields. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Incredible work rate. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some... She took a massive shot to the head there and is down. Let's see it again.
Where did that come from? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
she's got to find some answers. And there's the bell for round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
She wasn't ready for that counter. So much firepower here. Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That uppercut just missed. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter shot by her. Caution being thrown to the wind. Claressa Shields is in trouble. A much better game plan here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they
You know the scorecards are going to be... Whoa, wait a minute! Claressa Shields just got clipped. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.